So divine moments require providence. Somebody say providence. Divine moments require providence, but they also, it requires prayer. It's a requested providence from God, but then it requires prayer. Somebody say prayer. See, if I'm going to maximize my divine moment, I've got to commit it to prayer. Come on, you got to commit it to prayer. And when we pray, we see the supernatural show up. When we pray, we see God intervene in situations and circumstances. When we pray, we're not just sitting on the sideline hoping. We know that he hears us, and since we know he hears us, we know we have the petitions that we desire of him. And so we pray understanding that as we pray, God gets involved in our situation. This is not a season of your life where you need to be absent with prayer. You got to be in prayer. You have to have personal prayer time. You have to have intercession for others, because it requires human choice to set in motion the plan of God for your life. And so as managers on duty, I got to clarify for you this morning that you got to decide, I'm going to be committed to prayer. I'm not going to let prayer be taken up by somebody else, but I'm going to be committed to spend time in prayer so I know the direction God has for my life. The Bible talks about the church, how the church came together and prayed while Peter was in jail and the angels showed up. There's a story of Nehemiah, how when he wanted to rebuild the wall, he makes the choice to rebuild Jerusalem's wall. It happened after prayer. Peter's rebound after denying Jesus was a product of prayer. And so in this season of your life, when you're trying to figure it all out, you can't negate prayer. Divine moments require participation. So it is a providential request where I initiate the plan of God and God arranges moments to take my life to the next level. It requires prayer, but it also requires participation. It requires that at every step of your life, you respond in faith. See, what makes the Christian life so exciting is that God responds to our faith and causes the unusual and the exceptional to happen. And though God is all powerful and able to do anything, he has set up order in the earth that he responds to our faith. The story of Peter walking on water shows us that faith is important. The story of the widow when she was down to her last and she responded in faith shows us that our faith is important. The story of the woman with the issue of blood who shows up and says, if I can just touch the hem of her garment, Jesus responded to her faith, and that lets us know faith is important. So with the right participation and required prayer and understanding the providence of God, we can maximize our divine moment.